my people. Good afternoon, Glory. Ifomauji. Good afternoon, sis. Thank you so much for joining me. I've been a join. We'll just wait a few minutes. I don't want to play music because my son is sleep and I don't want to wake up. So today na silent one, alright. Good afternoon. I beg anybody wey get pikin for house. I beg use your earpiece. I beg in the name of God because wetin I wan talk today no be something of a small pikin. Alright. Good afternoon, Sister Joy. My namesake. Good afternoon, Kelly Osas. Ewelike. Good afternoon. Amanda, I see you, darling. Sister Eukaria. My darling Sky. I dey see you. Sato, good afternoon. Fast Queen. Opara Ella. My son don't wake up. Come. Just give me a cover. I'll breastfeed him. Come, sweetie. Come. It's okay. Give me a cover. I'll breastfeed him. I've started. Yes, I started without you. Sorry. Sorry. Don't mind Mama. All right. Here we go. Men are no worry, this one a small pikin, you no go hear anything, no go understand anything when I talk. At least I go even fit speak out well. My grown-up ones, they know they are around. So I beg, if you get pikin near you, when never reach 18, because put your earpiece for ear. Alright? This is a very interesting topic. I don't want to leave any part. Hello, Sister Treasure. I see you. Juliet. Good afternoon, Stella Love, Sister Esther. Oh, Sister Rita, Sister Joyo. Hello, Ade here. Sister Queenette, good afternoon. Kate, Blessing, Gina, I see. Oh, Sister Ron, I see you. XTY, my darlings, my flying sisters. Sister Lovette, Amaumi, Ayawa, good afternoon. I see you here too. All of that they see now. We could start. I don't want to waste anybody time. I trust some people they save data. This corona thing. God have mercy on all of us. But it is well. So let's jump into today's topic. Now, before I talk, hello, Clarity. I don't understand French very well, but non parla in English. You don't understand English either, so network. We'll try to do this thing for you to understand, all right? Now, before I continue, I just want to quickly say something. I know a lot of people are angry. I know say a lot of in a diverse. Say maybe I never reply now or I never answer in a message. But this is what I'll tell you people. See, now people where they Europe here suppose understand the stress of having children, doing this, having your own private work. It's not easy. This place not be place of nanny. If I get nanny, see, my pikin I know they can't live video, can't they breastfeed. So you people should please understand with me. I have children, not 1, 3. I have my husband to take care of. Obviously, I don't want me to pursue me more for marriage. Just because I say I face people for live video, I know they take care of my family. These same people where they tell me say, madam, you answer me on time, If anything happen on social media, they go still carry me. She don't they answer people, they forget family. I beg you in the name of God, make it now understand. Alright? I would answer everybody one after the other. One after the other. Small, I go answer. Because, me no verse. Because that insult I received this morning, it was very, very touching. I felt bad, like, what did I do? What did reach that one? Why I got to collect insult? If I sit down for office, wear my white jacket, nobody would open their mouth and come and insult me on my table. That is just the plain truth. If you don't pay, you don't see me. Alright, so I'm doing all this because of God. Please, let's just respect ourselves like you had this problem for years. If you wait one more day, it will not kill you. An extra day would not kill you. Alright? So, having said this, I am happy anyway. All my ladies are pregnant. I am so happy. Today, a lady confirmed, all right, though she was pregnant before, she's among those pregnancy tests I've been posting, but she confirmed that she's having twin, 17 weeks pregnant and is twin. Me, I'm excited to the top. Person never get belle before for her life. Another one again, Kai, 3 pregnancies confirmation today, just only today. I'm just excited. I'm over the moon. All right. But anyway, let's go to today's topic. We have a lot of view now. Let's just go straight. Now, today's topic, sexual style, all right, to get pregnant, or the things you do. Let's just call it bedroom talk. That's what I'm saying. If you have kids, please cover your ear. Put the earpiece, I beg you, in the name of God. All right. Now, I'll tell you one thing. A lot of people, make I use pidgin, because this one are pidgin things. Many women, they marriages. Many men, they marriages. And they are not enjoying their sexual side. Like, the sexual aspect of it, they function. Now, if I talk about you meeting your husband or having sex with your husband, I know me say, now something you're going to do every day. I'm not talking about food. But even if now once you do them, that once you suppose enjoy. Because tell you what, anything when you do for that bed, now go result to pikin, not be only food though. If I tell you, say, eat food, eat food, eat food, the food now just a little iceberg on waiting day there. The real thing where they there now waiting you and your husband they do for bedroom. If the man not penetrate and well, it might not happen. If the woman not get ready, maybe her body not wet, it might not happen. That is why you need to learn these things. It might look like, okay, what she's about to teach, this thing is not about Christianity. Tell you what, make I tell you one thing. You see, that bed aspect no reach where Bible do. It no reach am at all. Even if you be Christian, you go put that Christian for one corner. Because even Bible talk and say, go into the world and multiply. And if you know they multiply, something is wrong. You know for few waiting you call life can do. As a woman or as a man. Now, having said this, one thing I always tell people when they try to get belle, say, after you don't calculate your ovulation, waiting be the style where you go they do. You know, before our older mothers, especially women when they don't reach 40 years, the only style where they know that we say, make them lie down, then the man come on top, that is it. You hit the thing, finish. No. Some people get short cervix where we say the womb come down, all right? And the thing, they reach there. You see sperm, now 15 minutes to get to. Sperm get 15 minutes to reach where it won't reach. And if your own womb they up, you got to give an extra mile. Change the style. No be to lie down every time. It is already a cultural thing for us, especially black people. Well, it's okay, make a lie down, open leg, make the man just make it do him on top. So many women not even they wet before they do him. Once the man reach here, say, oh yeah, turn. You go turn, open leg, oh yeah. It's a go. And not be only women they get the fault, because even men, you people are supposed to also play a part in this. Why I talk like that? So many men not even they care if the woman wet. You suppose know your wife body when your wife they in the climax for you to enter. If your wife don't wet, say she don't, you go know. If you be man, maybe say no, they care, they feel am, you don't want even know. Your own to make it enter, make a point, make it enter, make a point. You don't go even know when the woman they feel pain, because some women they get dry vagina. Maybe not be so their vagina be before. If a woman get hormone imbalance, if a hormone they imbalance, or women when they don't reach 40 years, where they suffer from menopause, they feel they get that thing where they call dry vagina. So many women, because of this dry vagina, know they enjoy sex. They feel pain. But still yet, they go cover their mouth. They go seal their mouth. I know I make you know now. You go be like say, I don't like him again. And you demand, you know go take notice. You will not take notice of it. Now, what are the kind of style you have to do? You see, when they talk about style, it not mean say the man penis need to big or the man penis need to short. No. You see, even if the man gets more penis, if you not do a better style, if you be person where you get short cervix, if you shift your womb. Many African women, they suffer for that thing. Say womb shift, womb shift. If you dey open leg for your husband when you know say you never wet at all. See, make I explain something for you now. You see, when a woman dey ovulation, when she dey the time when she dey release egg, if she dey her ovulation, that cervical mucus wey you dey see, no be say you go just see am, then the thing go start to come outside, then your husband go enter inside. No. You might not even see that thing come outside. But when you and your husband, they meet, the thing will come outside just because of the way you don't feel. Just because of the way you dey arose. So if you know they see the cervical mucus, but you dey feel wet when you and your husband dey, when you won't have sex, you dey feel wet. That thing can come out during that period. Now you go make some men when they meet their wife, they say, today you sweet, oh. Wetin happen? Today you different, oh. Why? Because they are wet. All right? Now, if you dey your ovulation, you know they're wet. You know they see cervical mucus, nothing they come outside. And you dey meet your husband. You are just giving yourself chances for your womb to shift. Why? Because a woman, when she dey her luteal phase, that ovulation phase, the womb go open. It go be like say her body open. It go be like say her body open. Everything will come down. Now, if the man enter by force, say use force. Hey, mo could do the thing. Hey, mo could do the thing. He use force enter. There are more chances for you to create injury to yourself. There are more chances, say you go injure your own self. Either you go injure your own vagina or you go scar your own uterus. This kind of women, I make me they tell them, say use lubricant. Use lubricant. When I say use lubricant, don't go use Vaseline, no. Because some people, they use Vaseline. Vaseline is not something you put in your vagina. Some men go say, as you know they enter, more could put Vaseline and make the thing for enter. No, do not use any kind of that thing inside your vagina. Go get fertility lubricant, a very good one, and use it. But now, if that kind of thing they happen to you every month, not be something where be saying only lubricant you go the face, so you're not saying a hormone imbalance. Make we stop to the beer things and just keep mouth shut. Many people they suffer for their marriage right now. They are suffering it. You cannot even open your mouth and tell your husband that is painful. Because the man go to send something else. Some men go even change her for them. African men, they don't want to hear that one. Say, woman, wait till this dry vagina. Wait till they call that one. They go change her for the woman. Now, if you they feel that kind of thing, you know figure below. Pregnancy cannot happen. How? Because you see sperm. It be like catfish. I always they talk this thing. And they always they illustrate it like that. Because sperm now just the life of catfish, now the same thing you get. If you put catfish for sand, it no go move, it no go last. If it last at all, now 15 seconds. Put that for sand, may you see how it be. Hot sand. But if you put that for water, you go see say it go survive. Even under the hot sun. Even under the hot sun, it go survive. Now, let a sperm enter ordinary dry vagina. Vagina will not dry at all. It no go swim. It no go move at all. Sperm na 15 minutes. 15 minutes I get to live. If that 15 minutes pass, forget me your egg dey there 12 to 24 hours, nothing go enter. Nothing go enter. Now, having said this, what are the things what you need to do? You know, some women, especially our mothers, when they don't reach 40, maybe you don't marry before. You marry before your first marriage, but this one, your love, the body just want, you know, sometimes you need to spicy things up. You need to spice them up. Men, when they go outside, they go fornicate. Men, when they go outside, they go carry your young girls. Why you think say they do them? Why? Because they are free to do whatever they want with the girl. They are free to say whatever they want to say with the girl. Some women, they carry Christianity right now for head like this, say, they no fit talk that kind of thing with their husband for house. That kind of thing, they irritate them to talk. You know, fit tell your husband, say, no, you know, not be this place. You see, before woman they wet, if man no reach that spot, if he no touch that spot, he no go feel wet too. He no go feel wet. You as a woman, you know where that your spot dey, but you will do, nah, okay, now I could just do one. Sometimes you have to help your husband. If you don't want to make you do this, no do one like this, do like this. For you to get that juiciness out of you, for you to be able to enjoy it. If that juice not come outside there, nothing they happen. You go just be like wood. Men I not forget, see, picking where they call life self, picking they instead they sit down, they think, oh, picking they think. Why? Because we say, marriage will be say they know they enjoy the thing, reach up. Make me self find my way. Not picking one call life cause suffer these days, oh. Not picking one call life cause suffer. So having said that, this network won't craze, but it no go happen. What if we decide what they do now? You see, forget that lying down thing. Yes, it's good to lie down, no. It's good to lie down sometimes. But you see, woman where he womb they up, you want to make sure that sperm go up well. You won't make sure say the thing fly. If possible, let them become sharpshooter. Let them become sharpshooter. Sit down on top of the man. You never do one before. You go do one. Sit on top of him and ride him. Stop saying, you know, in Africa home, they forbid me. Sometimes you have to break the law. If one thing not they work for you, you go change style. Sometimes you need to break it. Bible not talk say me, you know, have fun with your husband. Though. He didn't say it. There is no verse in the Bible that says, do not have fun with your husband. He just said you shouldn't fornicate. You should not commit adultery. But with your husband, you can do whatever. Sit down on them. Forget say the guy na young guy, you mature person. Forget that kind of rubbish. When love enter, there is no seniority in it. When it comes to having fun, nobody senior. Allow the man, allow him, make it hard. Now, make I come to that part of hardness. Men them. You know, some men, they can play for all night. Make I put them that way. I don't want to offend anybody, but at the same time, I go put them that way. Some men can play for all night. You never had finish, you go tell the woman, no, yamo could do. You see, if you don't get to that climax, that one where be say, the thing na here, you need to push up. If you don't reach that part, even the sperm will go come outside, you not go come where? Because the last time when I teach, I tell you, I say, you see, sperm, where they fertilize an egg, it got to mix with the semen. Not be that white thing where they come for your pants, it say be sperm, or no. It gets one for inside where they make a tick like kata. That thing, if you don't follow and come outside, that the semen now water, you not go fertilize anything. It will fertilize nothing. It's like pouring water on a rock. So if you don't get hard, you will not be able to pour enough sperm up to that 15 million. So you they shoot at once. Rather than that liquid thing will come. Before you go into your wife, make sure you get hard. Not be you go just turn her for side of bed, say turn mukudwan. No. Play with her. Forget say she get that big belly or maybe the breast don't fall. Because some men now when their wife did that, that before they go born one, now they sabi do that love. Now they sabi play. Because she don't breastfeed finish now the breast don't fall. You know that kind of they again a girlfriend that they go find. If you not do her, where how you want me to do my take a belly? Belly they fly from ceiling. If you don't pour enough sperm on her, how do you expect her to get pregnant? Because when I go one talk, they say, now woman fault. Now woman fault. But say, could they frank for here? Let's be frank with each other. 60% they come from the man. Even if the woman gets any problem like fibroid or ovarian cyst or any of this fertility issue, e not supposed to stop her from getting pregnant. Because woman they get belle with fibroid, woman they get belle with ovarian cyst, woman they get belle with PCOS. If the man sperm na sharp shooter, he go still impregnate am. But if the man maybe the normal sperm na 40% and the abnormal one na 60%, and you see they hide am, because some men they go hide though, they not go even go do test, they go just keep their story to themselves. If the woman talk, they say, I don't tire, now work, the stress, I work my body destroy today. You go there they play trick. If the man's sperm na 40% na good and the 60% no good, no, it go hard before it go happen. Even if the woman they okay. So you have to go and check yourself. You need to go and check it out. Do not sit down at home and blame your wife. If your penis no dey hard, it means say they get a testosterone problem. This will not be juju dua. You are having the testosterone issue. Hormone imbalance is it. And the more you deliver, the more you go the worse. The more you dey overlook am, the more you go the worse. No be problem. One they go talk to problem. Until they go tell you say your sperm don't finish, you're nothing there again. People wey get sperm problem, sperm count, no be say they treatable. Why some people still they suffer until today? Because they don't overlook am, come on eye for inside. It's not that it's not treatable. Everything in life is treatable. But the more you leave it, the more it gets worse. Follow your wife to the hospital. Follow her, make you go treat her. Another thing I want to talk about, another style where you go fit do apart from riding the man like a horse, is taking it from the back. Now this one I always tell women with their 40s. All right, women that are 40s, you need it. You need it a lot. Riding, as in taking it from the back. The woman go there down, the man go there up. I don't know whether I don't watch all those animal style. Hey, what they call doggy style. Hey, now doggy style they call them always. Because it helps fast. They help they conceive faster. Women with they did 40 years. Now, if you do it once and you see say you feel pain, take a step back. Stop 1 minute. I understand some men, when the thing don't do it, when they don't start, you see sweet, they'll say, I better could continue, Joe. And not be this thing when they do it. You go take her gently with the woman. She might have not tried it for the first time. You can do it once and then stop. But mostly if you want to do this thing, do one during your ovulation period. You see the day when you track yourself for ovulation, when it turn 2 red line. Men when they look for male children. Because I don't say African men, don't they joke with that one, no. Men picking. Hey, men picking will be here. You cannot joke. If you born women first, say, you never start though. You've not started giving. That day when your LH, your lateral phase is so high, showing 2 red line like this, do it at the back. Remember that day is not 5 days, oh, it's just 1 day. You as the woman has to be very, very trackable. Do not say, calculate my ovulation for me, then the calculator for you finish. You can't say, okay, now that day you want to do it. See, if they calculate your ovulation for you and you not track them, you not go know whether you they release egg or not. Even if a doctor calculates it for you and you don't test yourself, you will never know if an egg is coming out of you. Because some people still live in that lies, saying their ovulation is this, their ovulation is that, but still yet you are still trying to get pregnant. Go to the pharmacy. This thing not be about going to school or not. Oh. This is not a going to school issue. Anybody can do it. Go pharmacy, go buy ovulation strip. Now the same way they take a test pregnancy strip, now they take a test of ovulation strip. You see, sometimes I wonder when women go say, hey madam, how do they test ovulation strip? I say, but come, oh, you sabi test pregnancy strip? You say yes. How you think they take the test ovulation strip? Test yourself. If the T is when they take the calculate ovulation, if the T no show 2 red line, then you know you are not releasing egg. If it's showing 1 red line and 1 light line, you ain't releasing a shit. It means your lateral phase is super low. Your lateral phase is low. It's not possible for you to release egg with that kind of low lateral phase. The minute you find out, you do waiting, you treat them. You see, some people don't even get fertility issue. They don't get fertility issue. They don't have any problem. But they still find it difficult to get pregnant. Because their lateral phase is low. Because you go meet your friend, you ask them, hey, my sister, I beg, I release egg. I menstruate day 23. I menstruate day 12. I beg, when be my ovulation day? Even your friend don't know sabi calculate ovulation, go tell you say, now 14 days after menstruation, they take the ovulate. It's not so for everybody. It's not all women that ovulate 14 days after. Some women can ovulate 3 days after their menstruation. Some can ovulate 4 days after their menstruation. Some can ovulate 5 days after their menstruation. Like I always teach in all of my videos that it depends on how many days of menstrual cycle you have. That's how you calculate your ovulation. It depends on how many days you take menstruate though. Women are still doing that mistake. Even to these days. God bless our grandmothers when we say just they born. They go sleep, they don't carry belly. They go do, they don't carry belly. Why? Because you're eating right. Not be now when they eat rubbish full body. It's not now that we are eating all the rubbish, everything that comes from our face. They say this one come outside though. They say that one come outside though. Yeah, go chop them. Consume. Now when we say we know they do those things again. Oh yeah, we start to calculate ovulation now. If you count your menstruation day, let's say for example, we are in the month of April, right? All right, March just passed. You menstruate for March. Let's say March you menstruate 30. April, your menstruation the get come 30, or maybe it come 15. You have to count how many days it is from that 30 to that 15 to know how many days cycle you have before you go come think of even calculating your ovulation. And these days has to correspond within 3 months. To make sure you are ovulating well, you have to have a correspondent date of 3 months. Like, go like this. Even if you shake, maximum na 2 days, 3 days. Now your menstruation take change. Now, let's say, for example, you have 21 days. You calculate them from this month to this month at 21 days they inside. How do you calculate this ovulation thing? You should know that ovulation, first of all, lasts for 5 days. Now, 5 days it last, oh. Not be 1 day, oh. Because some people, they see a calculator and say, now, 1 day, now they take the ovulate. You use not even 1 day to release an egg. You use not even 1 day, not even 24 hours. Now, only few women, they release egg for 24 hours, and that is just little out of 100. You release egg for 12 hours. That egg will come out from your ovaries, that 12 hours you get to live. And at 12 hours, you get to do what you want to do with your husband. Now, having said 21 days, you have 21 days cycle. How do you calculate it? If your cycle days end for 21, you start testing yourself from day 3. Day 3 after your menstruation. Day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. That one are for that 21 days, people. Day 7. From 3 to 7. Now, when do you release egg? You release egg on the 3rd day, 9th to the 4th day. Some people might release egg. I tell people, see, if you want to test yourself, you see the 3rd day of your ovulation, test them for 9th. The 4th day of your ovulation, test them for morning and evening. Because if you miss that trick, if you jump on, now next month, before you go know another month, next one you go come now 1 year, 2 years in marriage, 3 years. Oh my goodness. And I pardon me, I drop my picking. continue. This one cannot want sleep, oh. Here. Now this one won't do today. Alright. Now wow. This my organ won't sleep. It is wet. Take it. But now don't worry. Now mother and son show. Now what they do. It's mother and son show. Now, having said that, I said your ovulation lasts 5 days. 21 days cycle, you start testing from day 3. After you don't calculate the day cycle, you don't reach 21 days. Starting from the first month to the second one, it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 21 days. Go buy ovulation strip, may you start testing from day 3. If you are 22 days cycle, which is your menstrual days, starts and the next one end, 22 days cycle, you need to start testing from day 4. 23 days cycle, start testing from day 5. 24 days cycle, start testing from day 6. 25 days cycle, start testing from day 7. 26 days cycle, start testing from day 8. Oh, who is this now? What is it? Can you step up, please? What do you want?
Monica said I'll keep these dogs.
Go. Where's Monica? Go there, don't worry. Okay. Now what? Children. It is well, no. It is very well. It's not easy. Now, we should put a insert person for here. Because, please, I want to beg you guys something. This is a matured page. You see, I understand a fertility corner. Now, one corner when I hide myself, put with people where they learn. If you know this thing is not interesting you, please and please and please, just carry yourself, they go. Don't waste your data. Don't even spend your MB in typing anything. Because carry yourself and move. This is a place where men who want to help their wife get pregnant come. Women who are trying to get pregnant, they come. It's not me, it's God. Forget the school or whatever. Not be me, because people will still study and pass me day, but not God, all right? So please, if you know you just come here to insult, carry yourself, waka. I don't want to call anybody name, I beg. Let people who want to learn. Now, I hope you now understand when I talk about the ovulation thing. 21 day cycle, day 3. 22 day cycle, day 4. 23 day cycle, day 5. 24 day cycle, day 6. You see these days why they can't not be say na that you they ovulate or no. You have to track it directly for 5 days. Now, having said this, you see, woman, where they get menstruation, your menstruation days have to be from 21 to 35 days. If you calculate your menstruation days and it's lower than 21 days, you ain't ovulating. Nothing they come out because it's not possible, it's all wrong. It means you have shorter cycle. This kind of women, like sometimes they go menstruate, they go see that stretchy thing, that thing like egg white, ovulation for inside menstruation with blood. When you menstruate, you see egg white inside. Now I tell you one thing, it's not that it's bad though. You fit get belle with am, but it's not good because it's hormone imbalance. It's not good at all. If your husband is someone who is not irritated with these things, because I know African men, they don't like this kind of thing called blood. It's only few. You can actually go and clean yourself and meet your husband. Would the menstruation blood flow away the egg? No, it will not. It's not going to flush away that egg coming out. You can actually meet your man with that. It's not a problem. But if your menstrual day cycle, which is you count your menstruation, and it's above 35 days, it's difficult to ovulate. Some women would see their menstruation, all right, and for 1 month, they will not see it again. They will think they are pregnant. Before you know, the second month, boom, it's back. You cannot ovulate that way. If your menstruation is skip 1 month come, 1 month go, 1 month come, 1 month go, you cannot calculate your ovulation. Because it's above 35 days cycle. Listen, you see, when we talk about ovulation and hormones, not be something where you they see for scan, no. Because some of my sisters still they do that thing. My pikin, oh my baby, You don't do. Some of my sisters, some of my people still do that thing. That they say, okay, they'll ask you, have you done any test? They'll say, I've done. Which one? You end up saying a scan. Echography, scan, pelvic scan, whatever, would not show if your hormones are imbalanced. It would not show what sees your menstruation. You have to go for a hormone profile test. This kid, what is it now? What do you want? Okay. When I love so I need to watch my children know this kind of topic, not be topic where they talk for a picking day. And that's why I say, please, if you not say who they say who you be. my brother, my sister, I am me. I am me. I don't be ghost, so I be person. Anyway, if you not say you they menstruate one day and they go off, it's a hormone problem. You need to go and check yourself. Go and run hormone profile test. It's important. You cannot continue to carry that scan result up and down thinking everything is right with you. If a human being, be it a man or a woman, one of your hormone like this, it come out in place. It be like a motor where get engine, when one screw come out. You know what happen to motor now? Motor where you dey drive, when one screw just come out for the engine, you know how they knock. The way the engine go take scatter. Now so your hormones, your body go take scatter. You see this thing about hormones also reflect to men. It's not only women. It also reflect to men. As in men who go around and carry that they have low sperm count, or maybe they have low semen, and you don't use everything. You've bought the whole world. See, me tell you now, men, it is not only your semen analysis or sperm count test that is the only test you have to run as a man. You have to run your hormones. Some people, they go there like this, woman go stand, woman when they marry you, woman when fine finish, when they use money bath, you go stand like this naked, nothing go stand for your body. You go don't use this, and they say, go and use this power, this thing. Go and use that one first. If you do an assault, the thing go stand. For where nothing they work. Why? Because of your hormone. It is a testosterone of a man that makes the man look at the wife and say, today na me and you go die put. If you did here, they treat, say make sperm get more thickness, make it get more thickness, and you are not treating that testosterone. You are not treating that hormone. It's just a wasting of money. It's a wasting of money. The entire world. You don't go work. Go and run a hormone profile test. If your husband has a test in the house right now and it's under the bed and you don't treat this thing, go and run a hormone profile test and find the source of your problem. Because many of us, we jump step. And then what happened? We still come back to the same level 0. This same hormone, now they make women when they never born before, you never breastfeed, but breast milk they come out for your breast. Milk go they come out from your breast. And you go continue to the what happen? I don't get belly. You go do test. See what negative. I don't get belly. What they happen to me? It's your hormones. It doesn't even really mean if you are with your man or not. It's your hormone. You see, this thing about hormone, not be something where they'll say, use medicine and it's gone. No. Your hormone is what you eat. Your hormone is what you put in your system. It takes 30 days for your system to replicate anything where you chop. And it takes 90 days for your hormone to tell you exactly where in your body. Your skin go show you in 30 days. Oh. Your body fat go show you in 30 days. Oh. If you be woman where they chop burger, meat. Or some women maybe say, that's some meat they take the full pot. They're not even they chop vegetables. Only meat. The only thing they eat is meat. And then in 30 days they go, they say, you have fibroid. Don't don't you know too much of meat? You dey chop meat, if it cause fibroid. Because estrogen, you see wetin dey cause fibroid for woman body? Because some women still dey find that, say, wetin dey make fibroid dey come out? I no get fibroid, my family no get fibroid, my mama no get fibroid, na me come get am. Much estrogen in your body can cause you to have fibroid, can cause you to have ovarian cyst. And wetin be this estrogen? The thing wey you dey put for your mouth. The things you are eating is you. This same thing can either survive you or it can kill you. Your hormone, even after you don't go all the tests, you don't do anything, say, your body is fine. I wish people should go home and try. Your hormone can get imbalance in just 3 months, in 90 days. In 90 days. So imagine person wey be say no, they even chop vegetables and fruit at all. Some people, that vegetable, maybe now when they go party, when people do salad, they go one from big man, they go chop am for there. They don't even remember to buy it. They will go to the market, they will pass inside of vegetables. You see, aboki where he put salad and everything for Nigeria for tray. Now for Igbo people. Igbo people now they put am for tray. Our black people will not go there and say, let me even buy for once. Or make I even eat only chicken with vegetable. No. If we not chop eba in the morning, we not chop rice in the afternoon, we not chop pounded yam in the evening, it's not okay. You see, me what they tell you so. I am someone who likes swallow. I don't joke with it. But there are also more healthy ways for you to eat it. Go on my page, you go see when they do swallow. Swallow. Nobody believe her. You fit do cabbage swallow. You fit do zucchini swallow. Any kind of swallow. Even carrot swallow. But no, we don't. We pass on. And later we go say, our body too full of this. Cholesterol problem. PCOS. What do you think be PCOS? PCOS na hormone issue. PCOS na wetin dey make girls, women, when they never reach 40, their menstruation go just cease. E go be like say they don't enter menopause. E go be like say you enter menopause. That is PCOS for you. Even when you are not at that stage yet. Some people start getting, first of all, their symptoms go start with hot womb. Their belly go dey hot. Their belly go dey hot every time. Hey, this boy, when I know verse today, I was very, very prepared, but my pikin not even, he not follow the deal as with makeup. All right. Their belly go dey hot. It will start like that. The following month, their menstruation go come. Maybe now like 3 times. So maybe their menstruation before they last 5 to 7 days. You know, a normal menstruation is supposed to last 5 to 7 days. If your menstruation is shorter than that, you need to go and get yourself checked. Go and check your hormone. Because your menstruation, a perfect menstruation, now 5 to 7 days. The first day, maybe you go see drop. The second day, you will flow, you will change pad. The third day, you go flow, you go change pad. The fourth day, maybe you go come. You know, too much show, you go just drop. The fifth day, you go come bless. Now, what kind of black thing won't come outside for your body? So if your menstruation is shorter, you need to go and run a hormone profile test. Hey, Papi, I am talking here. All right, please. You want to go and see Pocoyo? You want to go and see Pocoyo? This weekend there. Now, having said that, if your menstruation is shorter than that, darling, you got to go and check them out. After you don't see your menstruation finish, no, I got to drop this point. It did drag me. Frank, please go down. Nancy Pocoyo. I don't want him to scream. No problem. No problem. Maybe he will. Go and see Pocoyo. Now wow, oh, this speaking. We'll go do it like this. Now, maybe your menstruation they come 5 to 7 days before. Before you know, boom, not 3 days. The first month, it come 3 days. The second month again, it can't come. It come 2 days with just small drop for your pants. You can't say you don't get belly. The third month, it can't come again. You do test on a negative. The third month, it can't come again. It can't come like now only 1 times. You gonna feel like say, what thing they happen to me? What thing they happen? Why my menstruation no day? Why my menstruation no day come outside like this? What thing they happen? You say, okay, no wahala, maybe not stress. Maybe because you dey work. Maybe because you dey work. You understand? Now, tell you one thing. If your menstruation is like this, you should know that it's your hormone giving you signs. Before the thing go block. Papi, go this way. Yeah. Babe. Okay. When I wait, my pikin won't go. And I go wait 1 minute too. Okay. Aha. Now, wow. If you don't want to listen, why don't you leave the page and stop wasting your data? And some people are just so senseless. Darling, that's human being for you. You cannot please everybody on earth. That's just their problem. You can never please everybody. All right? Now, it be life for you. And tell you what, so many people where they criticize me right now, people where they talk about their life history probably. Maybe what I am talking about is just about them. All right? Now, okay, people asking for my number. Let me just give you my number. +39. I'm coming though. +3932 73116994. All right, that's the number. +3932 73116994. I just pinned the number there. Now let me continue because I know to get time. I have to also go and attend to my son. Wait, don't they give me small problem. Now I have to go and really attend to him. No, children. Now because the mama. Anyway, I just want to straighten out this thing before I take maybe a few questions and then we'll just boom, we'll end it for the day. Like I said before, if you are having these signs, all right, you need to go and check yourself out before it becomes a big issue for you. All those small signs where menstruation they joke with, now hormone. You know, hear me, now hormones. Many people there, especially this our Europe, what be this? They block my light. Especially this our Europe day. Many people there still they carry that scan result up and down and still looking for a solution to their problem. And still looking for a solution to their problem. If you don't go and check your bloodstream, you don't know. So many African women when they come here, they're very anemic. Anemic, why? Because of what you eat. You are what you eat. You are what you put in your mouth. If you be the type when they eat fruit and vegetables, start to eat them. Start to eat it. Women will say, my husband no they like us. See what I tell you. Man no go tell you what you put for pot. Oh. Man, he no go tell you cook this for me. Now, what do you cook, give her and go chop? Now, what do you cook, give her and go chop? So men don't even eat enough balanced diet. In the morning, they go skip food. In the afternoon, they go eat anything they see for work, you understand? In the evening, they go fill of carbohydrates. How will their hormones be okay? How will their hormones be okay? Maybe their hormones are not already okay just because of the bachelor life they are living. It now depends on you, the wife, to give them what to eat. Start feeding him with fruit and vegetables. Start giving him fruit and vegetables. You know they eat them before. Go get. I like these capsules. I don't know. People don't always ask me why, madam, why they take these capsules. Why? Because when you feed yourselves, it go show for you. It be like animal, dog. Feed dog anyhow food. See how your body go show. See how your body go be if you feed them anyhow. But feed them right. You go see how your hair go they grow, everything go they grow. The same talks to yourself. The same thing now your cells they need. If you dey feed your cells meat, carbohydrate, they will definitely show. If you dey around here, they tell you go get these capsules, and you look and say, why I go get these capsules? First of all, ask yourself, how many times you dey eat fruit and vegetables a day? Medically, you need to eat at least 15 portions of fruit, 15 portions of vegetables, 15 portions of berries a day. How many you dey chop? How many you dey remember to chop a day? But you dey say you dey eat. For your mind now, you dey eat. And you say, my body is okay. See, make I tell you. Your body is okay. One day it go show you. When you start to dey feed something, you know once again, one day it go change am for you. Now so your body be. So if you are in the place where, get this, you don't know how to eat it, start taking this. One of these is 15 portions. One of these are 15 portions. One of these are 15 portions. 3 per day. You don't even need any other thing. You eat her, you not eat her. You are already filled. You are already full of it. As you are taking this, drink at least 2-3 liters of water per day. Because some people know they don't drink water. You see, when they say go drink 2 liters, 3 liters of water per day, they go feel her. Especially men. After they go say, we are okay. See, better tell you one thing about men is sperm. It doesn't really matter even if you don't impregnate woman before. It don't really matter even if you get first wife before and she born 5 children for you. The minute you start feeding yourself with alcohol, you go see the repercussion. We don't remember to take 2 liters of water per day, but we remember to drink 1 crate of beer. Now, when I'm talking about this alcohol thing, it's everybody's body is different. All right, some people feed maybe say that they drink or that they smoke or but they get belly. But at the same time, not be waiting good for A, good for B. You feel not they drink before maybe you take am once, make it turn to something for your body. If you are living before, it's not working for you, you got to switch. You need to switch am, that's how it be. So if you're a man and your wife is trying to get pregnant, you never go do test, you dey hold that thing around your hand, say, my family, they born, I not get problem, my papa not get problem for children, my brothers not get problem, and you dey drink, you dey smoke, and you never go do test. Do not hold that woman responsible. You not get the right. You don't have the right, because someone who is not drinking 2 liters of water per day, if you know they drink 2 liters of water per day, you have chances of having infection. Why they say maybe they drink water now to flush your bladder? Some people go, they continue to treat infection, they treat. You go treat infection now. In 3 months' time, after you finish antibiotic, boom, infection is back again. You go treat infection now. In 1 month's time, big boom, infection is back again. Why? You are not flushing enough of your bladder. You know they drink enough water. If this thing where they talk right now wrong thing, go buy Ragolis water, may you put her for table. For 1 day, may you see whether you go finish her. Not be about, I drink 1 cup of water, I drink 1 cup of water, because I dey drink water, I dey drink enough water, but now 1 cup. Now 1 cup. So drink enough water. Some people are asking me, what is it? This is Juice Plus. I know say some people don't hear her for Europe, but out of ignorance, you not go buy them. Out of it, you see, people who die with their problem, now ignorance, they kill them. Out of ignorance, you not buy it. Some people will say, wait, this one they sell them, that one they sell them. You don't know what it does to your health. You are not ovulating today and you are menstruating. Does not mean you will get pregnant. Why? Because you dey menstruate, you know they ovulate. It's called an ovulation. It dey happen. Yes, you can menstruate every month and don't ovulate. And when you're not ovulating, what happens? Either you have low estrogen. And when you have low estrogen, what is the cause? Because you are not eating fruit and vegetables. And when you're not eating fruit and vegetables, what happens? You start developing other things. Other things will start to sprout for your body. They will check here. You go test here. You have a small ovarian cyst here. You go test tomorrow. There's another one building. You yourself, you know, get sense. Now, what you have the chop? They cause me this problem. What eat, now they cause me this problem. You know, see that thinker. It's left to you. If you are around those Europe countries, let's see, I think they are in UK, US, Malaysia, Dubai, Israel, Luxembourg, Germany, Italy, I think other countries in Europe too. If you're there around now, you send me a message from my number, I go give you a link, you go buy them. All right, because I think every country is different depending on the tax, right? And I know how these our places be now. But if you did the African countries, it's not there yet. But what I do is I try as much as possible to ship to people who want it. If you want them, you let me know, still see my number there, I go ship, I go give you. It's nothing. All right, so let me just round this thing up. Now, let me do this, all right? I will just... I will just quickly take questions. You guys know it's my tradition. I love to take questions when I teach. So at least I go know whether people, they understand these things while they teach. Tell you what, it's not about marketing system. It's just the plain truth. It's just the plain truth. Though even if I read this thing, I forget the reading partner. God, they use me. But it's just the plain truth. Many Africans these days, wetin they kill us because of wetin they come our mouth. See, woman where they marry, a married woman where they marry, if you never born before, if you never drop one pikin before, when they marry you, you never born, but the minute you reach your husband's house now, they chop everything where they come your way. Everything. Our grandmothers, all this fertility issue, what would they get today? They don't get them. They don't get them. You know why? Even meat where they chop, they kill at that day. They go chop at that day. These days, you go market, go buy meat. Especially for our places. Now, meat where they don't freeze for 2 days. May I tell you one thing about meat? You see, if you kill meat today, you not chop them immediately. You go start to develop something where they cause cancer. For just 30 minutes, 30 minutes to start to develop it. Imagine meat they don't put for fridge overnight or 2 days later. Then you go market, fly there, then they use fly thing, they touch them, then they kill them. Fly, he go gather the meat and you see go there. You go buy them, you go put her for pot. Then later you go say, I have this, I have that. Why? Now waiting the sweet human behind the killer. Any kind of thing developing in your system today, it is what you feed yourself. Now, what do you feed yourself for? If you want the capsules and you did those, you send me message, I go give you link. My number there, plus 3932 7311 6994. Plus 3932 7311 6994. The number also the WhatsApp. So if you add me for WhatsApp. Now let me see if I get few questions before I go jump out because I don't tire. I don't lie now. I don't tire small. Make I go rest, and I will soon go cook. I know now we get family. We got to also do family things. All right. Let's see. We have few questions here. Hey, wait. What happened now? Network wahala. All right, it's loading. I'll just see if I can take few questions. Okay, only a few, not much, but because I can see we have so many questions here. Nevertheless, I'll just take a little tiny of it. Okay. When I wait till this thing go load though. Just more could take questions for here before this one go load finish. What if period runs up to a week or more than 2 weeks? What is the cause? Now, if your period is 7 days, like I said, it's not a problem. All right? If your period is 7 days, 5 to 7 days, you don't get wahala. But if your period past that 7 days, enter 2 weeks, you might have something called fibroid. If the thing no they rush, maybe no they flow too much, you just see small drop for your pants. If it be say now ovarian cyst. Listen, let me tell you something, women. If you have any changes in your body, because I understand some people know they notice their body, they don't even know how their body works. Forget, they get all the degree, but my network. Now what? I want to explain this thing. I know my network cut me. They no fit talk say na like this their body they work. So when your period is rushing, you feel like it's no problem. No. If your period change for 1 month, it rush for 2 months, you need to go and check it out. No sit down with the thing, say, make I see how it go be next month. No. Do not sit down and watch. Because the more you leave it, so many things can go wrong. You might think, okay, I have a small fibroid. It's a small fibroid. It shouldn't give me this kind of problem. You see, say the fibroid, see, they're like that after 1 year. You see, they carry that 2 centimeters of fibroid exam up and down the waka. You think not the same way it be after 1 year. The thing know they grow. Because your body na a machine is built to remain the same. As long as you dey put food for mouth, that thing go dey grow. So fibroid can cause you to have something like that. All right, make I see this thing not then load. Make I take few questions again. I'm gonna see. Hey, while I don't come, we like say we no go do question today. It like say we go do. Yes, so yeah. Network wahala. Please, oh, ladies and gentlemen, making a no verse. This I don't know if we can take questions, but the network is not allowing me. And you guys know I like taking questions because this one they make me expatiate more on what I want to talk. Okay, let's see. Hey, people will not go let my phone. All right, we have answered that. Let me see if I can answer anyone. Let's see. Please, sis, when a lady have sex and after 30 minutes she stands and notice some water coming down from her lap, what is the cause? Okay, that one, I like that question because a lot of women still think they have problem with that. All right, let me explain that one a little bit for you. You see, if you just finish having sex with your husband and lie down, because some people want to lie down and raise their leg up, right? To do that ritual, say, okay, make I let that thing flow well, so they'll put their leg for ceiling. Now, if you have stayed there for 15 minutes, it is normal that the thing will come as water. If breeze not make and liquefy, you wait they feel like peeing, because some women, when they don't do finish, they won't go pee. They will feel like peeing. That thing would make it liquefy and come out like fluid. All right? But if you just finish having sex with your husband and then you stand up, the thing not come as kata. That's immediately you finish, you just stand up. Normally, if you stand up, the thing is supposed to fall like kata, a very good sperm. It's not supposed to be like water. It's supposed to come very thick. If the thing not fall as kata but come out as water for your leg, then your husband may go do test. It can be low sperm count. Because you know, so now that sperm, they make that semen. The semen ain't be the water. Now that sperm, they make that semen, they tick. So if you not tick, he got to go and run test. All right? So I hope I've been able to... Let me see if I go fit take questions. Away, Chineke. Hearing from Europe, need to speak with you, please. Send the number. Okay. Please, what is the natural way to treat infection? Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, now they joke with infection. Infection is not something you joke with. Listen, I always tell people, even if you want to look for natural way to help you later, you got to use antibiotic. Infection is not something you joke with. For a woman, if you leave her for there, if you block your womb. You see some women, instead of ovulation, they're going to see things like Gary, they come out from their vagina. Maybe they never start to scratch because the thing has not built so many cells there. But they're going to see something like Gary, they come outside. Infection is not something you overlook. The minute they give you an infection test, treat yourself and treat your husband. Because if you treat yourself alone, your husband not treats. The minute you go sleep with a Maggie, you go carry him. That's not the thing they work. Go and get an antibiotic. If you've done with antibiotic for like 1 month or 2 weeks or whatever time they give you, all right, then you start taking care of yourself. Start eating right, 1, so you're not going to let that thing come back again. Secondly, stop dipping your hand in your vagina. So many people see they do that mistake. Women, the vagina is not dirty. Stop putting your fingers inside, say you they wash. The minute you they chook your finger inside, dirty feet enter, you just they give yourself more chances of catching infection or irregulating that pH. Your vagina not dirty inside. See, you see, woman, if you meet your husband, your how do you call them? Your vagina, all right, it go open, right? Something like they make and they open, your body go open. If you don't do finish, you go wash yourself, you wash and the thing go tight back, isn't it? Some women body know they tight. Why? Because they continue to put hand say that they wash. What the hell are you washing? Who tell you say that place dirty? If your pH of vagina become irregular or less than 6, tell you one thing. Infection. Even if you go sit down for toilet, even toilet will be saying not supposed to let you get infection. No, just because I see your body open, it go enter. You feel go visit your friend right now. So make I just visit my friend. Make I go pee. You sit down or talk, but it go enter. You go they treat infection like woman when they treat malaria. And we all know say too much of antibiotic for body no good. It's not good for a woman. You cannot, even for a man, it's not even good. Antibiotic for body no good. All right, so do that. Treat yourself up, treat your husband, and then start eating right. You can even be taking garlic water. No insert the garlic for body, because when they enter their brain, they go they chew garlic for inside body. You don't choke anything in your body. You don't wash your vagina with even scent soap. Say one soap they scent. You don't do it. Vagina no they smell. Now the way you care for her, now you go take make her smell or not. Some girls go say, I'm a slay queen. I want to make it put nuts for their medicine they scent. Which kind scent? You they kill yourself. Because later when you don't get belly now, you go start to run up and down. There is nothing scent in there. If you keep your vagina clean, all right, there will be no any odor coming there. Just wash with water. Wash from the front to the back. Do not wash from your ass to your front. Because tell you what, you see, if you go shit for toilet, every shit where you they pass, there's what they call candida inside. The minute you go carry your tissue or your hand, wash your nyash come front, you give your vagina chances of catching it. You give your vagina chances of catching it. Do not take your shit from your nyash to your front. Wash from your front to the back. No say my nyash too big, oh, my hand not feel reach there. Bend that hand. Person nyash to the big person. All right. So I hope so I don't explain rich. I beg. If I continue today, I not go come out and I not go cook. Wait time they talk, Seth. Okay, it's past 4 already. Now let's see. Mokusio. Says, please, so what do you call the name of the drug? It's Juice Plus. All right, see, if you did that, all this Europe country, you did US, you did UK, Malaysia, Israel, Dubai, you go feel pay small. So I will just give you the link. You go order your thing by yourself. All right. Now, let's see. One more question and we are done. Oh boy. The question I won't take now, don't fly. I do ovulation test positive, or the 23 months I have sex with my husband. Oh, he don't jump. Jesus. The thing don't jump. My God. Hey. Men are not vessel. All these things just a. This tablet, is it for men and women or only women? No, it's for everybody. This thing is not tablet. Let me show you guys. This is vegetable, all right? This is not vegetable. Now we don't know the chop now. This is fruit. This is not berries. This is berries and this is fruit, all right? So these things are for everybody. Everybody needs fruits and vegetable. Who don't want that? Who know the chop? Who don't want chopper? Now, waiting you chop yourself go produce now. Abi? Now, let's see. My wife missed her period for 2 months now, but on the first month of missing, she went. Guys, this thing is just jumping. I cannot even see the questions. It's not standing still. Anyway, I guess we'll go round them up for today. This is not a standstill. This is what we'll do, okay? If you want, maybe because I do private follow-up, private section and follow-up. If you want a private section and follow-up, you can send me a message on my number, but just know say you need to pay small money of 5K. That 5K now once, till you get what you want, all right? People who know me know so it be. You just pay small 5K and then you are ready. I'm going to give you a private consultation. I'll tell you what you eat and what you not eat. I'll tell you what to do, all the healthy lifestyle you have to follow. All right. If not belay, they try to get till you get belay. So now only one time should they pay anyway. Anyway, if you're interested, you can send me a message number. If you want the link for the Juice Plus capsules, you can also send me a message on my number. All right. Thank you so much. Please, can you give me your number? I'll call the number again. I think some people are watching from Watch Party. Now the number is plus 3932 7311 6994 plus 3932 7311 6994. All right, that's my number. All right, sorry guys, I have to quickly jump off. I got to go and tend to my family. I know this. I know I be. So thank you so much, everybody. For those people who just joined newly, please don't forget to click on the follow button on the page. I do go live every time, all right? And we try to, as much as possible, teach more women and men out there what they can do, natural ways to get pregnant, okay? So please follow the page and don't forget to click on the notification button. It's important. Now, I'm not even in no time after they go live. They go live anytime. Since children, they have coronavirus thing now. So we don't do timing thing anymore. All right. So thank you very, 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 very much, everybody. And one more thing. I beg, make it not forget. I know say every month we do this group thing of helping women. I always say take 30 women from my page to help them get belay. All right, so it's almost the ending of the month. We're entering a new month. So as you guys know, the thing is, you don't have a group, but you have to qualify to be there. And that is, you have to be a sharer. If you become a sharer, you have chances of entry. So this time, I'm picking 30 women. 30 women to do follow-up with. 30 women, all right? So it's almost the end of the month. So I'll be picking the name, and...
have to take one.
All right, I'm even done. Thank God I don't finish when I come inside. I'll be picking the name and then tell you what, get ready. If you're one of my top sharer, tell you will they qualify, no worry. Now God they help us, but at the same time the Bible says heaven help those who help themselves. Okay, I'm a Christian. It's not that I'm not a Christian. I'm a Christian also, a very good one for that matter. So, but at the same, you need to do something right for your prayers to be answered. Maybe God don't answer your prayer. You might be praying, and God would have answered your prayer. But it's just left with you to let that blessing come to you. All right, so let's start eating right and start doing the right thing. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for those people who shared this video. In fact, I'm sure you've let's see, okay, I'm sure you sex doctor now for you, Russell. I don't be sex doctor. We just teach everything together, at least for people to understand better. All right, I'm sure you've learned one or two things. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye bye for now. Have a wonderful day. Bye.